Hi there everybody, welcome to the Tarot Foundation course for beginners. My name is Ryan Edmonds and I'm your course facilitator for the duration of your training throughout the upcoming modules. My background in the tarot specifically began when I was very young, at the age of 12 in 1999, when my mother and I went to one of her friends' houses who she hadn't seen in a long time, and we spent the night learning about tarot and the pendulum and crystals and dream catchers and chakras. And in 1999, those were topics that were not openly discussed in public and were quite taboo even. That was, however, the spark that ignited my passion in the esoteric and in spirituality in general. I spent the next 20 years studying and training under phenomenal teachers who really I felt like Spirit brought them into my life at just the right time, and that's often what happens, and that's what's happened with you in this course as well. My first teacher in the tarot, she was a gypsy reader working at Rosebank Rooftop Flea Market, and she was sitting there reading, and I, this very young and precocious little guy, went up to her and said, I want to start learning this. And she said to my mom, well, if you're keen, then so am I. And so every Sunday we would drive through and I would spend time working with Janine and her clients and watching her reading for them. She gave me my very first tarot deck as well, and a whole compilation of handwritten notes, and that was the end. I never saw her ever again. She just vanished, as the most mysterious teachers tend to. Later on, I studied under many different teachers, including mediums, spiritualists, psychics, Wiccans, pagans, shamans, sangomas, and various other teachers to bring me where I am today. The tarot for me has been a lifelong friend, a guide, a companion, sometimes even devil's advocate, giving me perspectives that I don't really always want, but sometimes that I need. I have read the tarot both as a hobby, as a counseling tool. I've read the tarot professionally to make money, part-time as a student. I've read tarot at parties, on trains, overseas. I've read tarot for strangers, family and friends alike. The tarot has, for me, become a conduit for me to interact with people in wonderful ways and within the voice of my own intuition. Tarot is not the only divination system that I've studied and am well trained in, but it is definitely my go-to system for when I really need that depth of knowledge that I just can't seem to get in many other systems. The tarot works beautifully, for me personally, with both the left and right hemispheres of my brain. I am an academic by nature. I love to study. I've studied psychology, philosophy, anthropology, linguistics. I'm a certified yoga teacher, Hatha and Kundalini, as well as a trainer and certifier of yoga teachers. And so I'm always studying and progressing within my own knowledge. The tarot gives me an opportunity to map my life. I can work with my counseling clients, I can predict, I can understand the past, the present and the future, and sometimes just some really good light-hearted fun and good old-fashioned down-to-earth advice. It became apparent to me that I needed to start teaching this course because of a lack of good education out in the world on the tarot. It is my responsibility, my calling, and also my passion to teach people ways to read the tarot that you won't often find in books and online videos or courses. Many of the courses that you find online or the books just teach you to memorize keywords, and then they don't really give you the full advice on how to read for living people. This course brings you that knowledge. It delivers it to you in a way that is enjoyable, fun, light-hearted, and deeply intriguing. I am forever an eternal student of the tarot, and just like you're studying online courses on the tarot, so am I. So my knowledge is always increasing, and I wish to bring you the best of myself in these modules. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns about this course material. Please just drop us an email if you want some clarification or understanding, or even better, join the Tarot Study Buddies Facebook group and interact and meet friends, asking them questions as well and practicing your readings together. I am thrilled and delighted and very excited for you to begin embarking on this journey. No matter what your level of study or expertise are, there's always new things to learn. I look forward to hearing your feedback on this course. And until we chat and maybe even hopefully one day meet in person, please enjoy Module 1 of the Tarot Foundation course for beginners.